Yep, that's exactly right. Well, I mean, I look at someone like you, and I know how plugged in you are to the community. I know your desire to always serve and lead. I mean, that's something you've been doing for, I mean, your life. Is that something that you feel like you're able to do to the level that you want to now? Like, how are you serving in your community with your neighbors? Like, what is it that you're doing to be that type of man?
I mean, man, it's just like I've always told people this, like my time in service is done to this country, but not to my community.
Mm,
And anywhere that I can, any way that I can help out here in the community, I am going to do it. So, we're trying to help out and giving out coffee to the first responders around here. I mean, I actually have a box that I'm going to take to them here after we're done with the podcast. Taking them coffee, make sure they're awake, they're vigilant, they're doing their job. Um, and anyway, man, I'm involved here with the VFW in our hometown, and they have things they're coming up with. And once they establish what they're going to want to do and how we can help, then we'll go on. But I know we're talking about helping out the elderly that live here that can't get out to the stores, where we'll go buy their groceries and leave it at their door without having interaction or
hmm.
anything, just to be safe for them. Um, so and it's just not only that. I think serving your community is just being there, listening, and leading when you need to lead and following when you need to follow. So there's a bunch of different ways that you can continue to serve. It's not just by acting and doing stuff out there, but staying vigilant and helping others when someone needs help.
Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed is just exercise a little creativity, a little initiative, a little assertiveness, and the opportunities are there. You know, if you're scratching your head wondering how you can serve and how you can help, I almost think that you're not real interested in doing it. You're interested in appearing
Hmm.
like you're doing it.
Yeah.
Because there's so many opportunities if you just open your eyes for a second and look, even if it's just, man, just calling a friend up, right? Or
Yeah,
or sending a message and telling somebody you appreciate them or you're thinking about them. Just
for
small stuff
sure.
like that.
Dude, I love like making people laugh on my Instagram. I think when I put out funny videos or stuff like that, I think maybe that's a little bit of like giving back to the community where it'll brighten someone's day up and they're not like maybe it'll take them 30 seconds away from this epidemic that's going on, and then they're not thinking about it. And if they're able to laugh at something I put out, like to me, I'm like, yes, that's kind of serving in a way because I took that focus and that panic out of you for about 30 seconds and you were worried free at that moment.
Right. Yeah, that's one of the things I appreciate a lot about what you're doing and even the entire crew with Black Rifle Coffee is, man, you guys are just funny. You're putting out great information, you're serving people, you're helping people, you're employing veterans, and then you're just having a good time, and like so many of us, and I fall into this camp as well, are so uptight and like a stick up our ass about everything, and to be able to just let the guard down just for a second and laugh and appreciate something that's funny and not be offended by it, which I'm sure is something you deal with all the time. But just using that humor is really powerful.